Good morning. I can leave the fair now that I found the real Look who has a spring in her step. It is true, there's a bounce in each toe. This has made you young again. Just when she was used to feeling old. Fella, take a look at my suit. Yellow hands acquired a glow. Cleavage can laugh and joke. These rags will be spinning in the dough. Golden like the sun, rising in the east. Golden with a brand new day shine. Golden like the years it took to get me here. Soon everything's golden and everything's mine. Soon I'm gonna be the richest son of a gun there ever was. Who wouldn't pay a fortune for a step up forever, right? Not sure when the water is mine. Don't tell me you wouldn't buy enough merchandise. I'll name the price. Make a killing, making sure you never die. My purpose, my plan, my whole reasons and trust. Strike and reach and rule the world, etc. And of course become immortal somewhere along the way. I'll be golden like the sun, golden like my suit, golden with a brand new day shine, golden like the years it took to get me here. Soon everything's golden and everything's mine. Come on, ladies, well, let's dance it off and make my millions! Everything's golden like the sun. Everything's golden. Everything's golden with a brand new day shine. Everything's golden. Everything's golden. Soon everything's golden. Say! Everything's golden. Everything's golden. And everything. Goodbye now. See you in the next life. Or maybe I won't. Everything's mine. Everything's mine. Everything's mine. Everything. Hello, knock knock. I know where your daughter is. A few years from now, I will turn 17. Turn 17 and drink from the spring. A few years from now, I will go to the spring. Go to the spring and drink. Oh, I can't wait till I'm 17.
Look who found the comfiest bed in the house.
Morning, Mr. Angus.
Morning. Did you get any sleep?
Not exactly.
Morning, Jessie. Can I make you kids some breakfast?
I'll pass, thanks.
So, how was your big late night adventure?
It was fine.
Jesse's being modest. It was the most fun I've had in at least a
Winnie,
year and...
cut it out.
What?
You don't have to cover for me. Pa, I did something really stupid last night.
Give yourself some credit, son. You do something really stupid every day.
No, Pa, take me seriously, please. We met this crazy carny at the fair. Except she wasn't crazy.
What was she?
Dangerous. Scary. Pa, she knows about us.
Where is she now?
We lost her, I'm sure we did.
These woods are getting thinner every year. If she wanted to, she could track us down within a couple of days.
So what do we do?
First, we figure out how to break it to you-know-who.
Here's your dress, sweetie. Let's get you changed before Miles sees you in those clothes.
Ma, I did something really stupid.
Well, if that's a new record, I haven't even had breakfast.
We've got to pull up stakes, May.
What? What happened?
I got a funny feeling is all.
Pa, stop. At least let me try to be a man and admit what I did.
Okay, now you're scaring me.
I snuck out last night. There's a woman who saw my face. She knows the secret.
We have to split up. It's not safe otherwise.
I can't believe this is happening. I waited 10 years for this visit.
We're going to have to leave the cottage, maybe for good this time.
I could come with you.
No, absolutely not. I knew I should have taken her back last night.
This is all my fault. I should have never taken us to Tree Gatwood in the first place.
But then you wouldn't have found the spring.
Honey, that's entirely his point.
But the spring is a miracle. I drink from it right now, but Jessie wants me to wait.
Jessie Tuck, for the first time in 102 years, I am truly disappointed in you.
But Mom...
No! Not this time. There are some things that even you can't sweet talk your way out of.
Well, now you've upset your mother. Say your goodbyes.
Did I say something wrong?
Never.
Do you still mean what you said? At the silo? About the water I can keep until I'm 17?
I'll go get you some. But you have to keep it somewhere safe where no one will find it.
Why don't I smell pancakes? The kid must be starving. Where's Mom and Pa?
They're outside. I think I made them mad.
Why are you wearing those clothes? Where did she get Thomas's clothes?
Who's Thomas?
Don't let him bully you, Winnie. And you didn't make anyone mad. I did, like always.
What did you do now, Jessie?
I don't care who's disappointed in me anymore. Someday I want Winnie to drink the water. Go ahead, say it.
Jessie, even for you, this is a new level of selfish.
No, it's not. I want to see the Eiffel Tower. I want to see the Egyptian pyramids.
No, you want to see old age. You want to see your children grow up.
I refuse to keep living alone in the shadows.
Jessie, if you won't listen to your big brother, then listen to some common sense. So okay, your plan works for 3 years, maybe 4 if you're lucky, then what? Do you someday start a family and make your children drink the water? And what about when the neighbors catch on to your secret, then what? You want to go to jail forever?
I already feel like I'm serving a life sentence, Miles. I'd rather do my time next to somebody who actually appreciates it.
Miles, who's Thomas?
I don't talk about him.
Then why did you say his name?
He was my son.
Oh. Is he still alive?
I don't know. My wife took him from me.
Did they drink the water?
No, by the time I figured out the secret of the spring, the years had passed for them, but not for me. She thought I was possessed, a freak.
I don't think you're a freak.
It's time we got you back home to your own family.
Can't I stay just a little longer?
No, if your father is anything like me, all he's doing right now is watching your front door. All he's doing is counting the minutes. I had a farmhouse with a grandfather clock where I would teach time to my son. Our lessons began at 12 o'clock sharp when the hands would come in as one. I'd say the big hand counts minutes, it's so tightly wound, it chases the small hand to make hours go round. constellations in the sky, to tell a silver maple from a cottonwood. I taught Thomas to divide and multiply, but what he never understood was time. As I watched him grow, time, he would never know time, where my regret resides. Time, if I only knew the what and how and who, that time truly divides. There was a farmhouse with a grandfather clock, where one day I woke up alone. They feared I was magic, they feared I was cursed, but mostly they feared the unknown. The big hands, the father, the small hands, the son, and there never came a time when they came back as one. I taught Thomas how to catch a firefly, how to make a pebble skip and rowboat skim. She took Thomas and never said goodbye, the one thing I could never give to him was time. I'm left with nothing. Nothing but time.
Miles, I don't have a father anymore.
You don't?
No. But I'll love him for the rest of my life. I promise. Thomas will love you for the rest of his.
You going to be okay?
I don't know. You know what frightens me the most?
Another 100 years of me snoring?
No. What frightens me the most is that I'm actually a little envious of Jesse.
Envious?
At least he's looking forward to something again.
Hey, I still look forward to you.
Do you? Sometimes it's a little hard to tell these days.
Of course I do. Every day. Every year.
Time, we've been granted so much time, but what if all this time did more than pass us by? Life, even infinite, still must have life in it. We know it won't kill us to joy.
We'll stay more connected. We'll do what we can. Fight, partner, and cry.
We'll stop sitting wondering why.
We'll stop sitting wondering why we can't say goodbye. I won't be left alone, left to drown in my pride. Left with nothing. Left with nothing. Nothing but time.
You have to convince Winnie not to drink.
Oh, May, can't you speak with her?
No, she needs a father. And honestly, Honestly, Angus, seeing you with a real child again, I can't think of a better father than you.
But I don't know the first thing about having a talk with a girl.
You could practice on me a little more often, you know.
That's not a bad idea.
Is that a yes?
That's an I love you. And a yes, I'll speak with her.
Thank you. Her poor mother must be desperate by now.
Funny, I'm feeling a little desperate myself.
Angus, my little dog.
Come on, May, dance with me.
I've never seen a more promising wood. It would mean a great deal for me to own it. I would treat it like my only child.
Let's just get this over with.
Look, I want the wood, you want the girl. It's a simple trade.
It's blackmail is what it is.
Never told us, are you, Granny? Like my suit?
You're an evil banana.
Sign of the X and make it legible.
Hello, it's just Constable Joe checking in here.
And Hugo.
Send him away, none the wiser. I am warning you both. You got more to lose than I do.
Dadgummit, Hugo. If you can't even open the door, how can you expect us to crack a case?
Good point, sir.
Oh, Betsy Foster, how are you?
I'm fine, Joe. The whole disappearance turned out to be a misunderstanding is all. Thank you for checking in.
So, where's our Winnie then?
My friend here is going to fetch her home.
Well, the suits I recognize, but I don't believe I got your friend's name.
Don't you worry about that.
Do I look worried?
Ask about those papers.
Silence mosquito! What are those papers?
Just little business transaction.
Oh, business to do with the fair, is it?
I am no longer associated with that particular operation, which has moved on.
And yet here you are.
Here, I am.
What kind of business transaction?
That's right. What kind of business did you say?
Didn't say.
Try.
We sold her the wood.
Really? You sold her tree gap wood? After all these decades? Well, neighbor, guess I'll be seeing you.
I do apologize, Joe, for wasting your time.
Oh, you're never a waste of time, Betsy. Always a pleasure. Come along, Hugo.
Well done, ladies! That wasn't so hard. Now give me the contract.
Not until I have my daughter back.
Fine. I certainly don't want her.
Oh, would you just drop dead already?
Never!
Look at her go.
I haven't seen a grown woman move like that since my Granny Rose got fire ants in her boomers.
That sounds horrible.
Oh no, Hugo. It was hilarious. We best be getting on.
Would hate to let her get too far ahead.
Well, a fellow dressed in yellow is not too hard to trade.
Sure isn't a nice yellow.
Hugo, there's no such thing as a nice yellow.
But what about dandelions, or baby chicks, or corn on the cob, or...
Butter.
Good one, sir.
I don't know, Hugo. I got a bad thing that's all gonna come apart like wet bread. You can't trust the gal dressed in yellow. Hugo, on the road wears that hue. A gal who is fond of suits that are nuns, plus the yoke on her and the joke on you. There, Trixie, Oh, there you go again. Fabricating. She hated the fabric, she would have never bought the suit. She must be compensating.
Also lying
About why she wants the Buster's wood. No, you can't trust the gal dressed in yellow. But I knew from her very first hello. I should have locked her in a cell. Oh, you can't trust a gal
from the carnival.
Also, carnival folks can't be trusted. Some wicked dare cruise on her name. Those inbred regalia with mad bacchanalia, they all share maybe 8 teeth. I say, carnival folks can't be trusted. Flashy hobos invading our towns. They ask my permission to charge an admission to expose us to charlatans, acrobats, and
Clowns, sir?
I hate them. A carnival gal can't be trusted. They're all human, never just yet. Who knows how their funnel cake is dusted? No, you can't trust a gal.
With a bad handshake.
Did you notice her peculiar handshake? Her fingers neither flaccid nor firm.
Like touching a porpoise.
No habeas corpus to keep that bitch
Mammal.
from serving full term.
Bad handshake, bad gal. Watch it if her grip likes to squeeze. And a carnival gal can't be trusted. As shifty as a swinging trapeze. Can't trust a gal dressed in yellow. Even if you love chili cheese. Bingo all of these. You'll see the recipes. One bad gal. One bad gal. One bad gal.
Come on, Hugo. Let's pick up the pace.
I think I got another one.
What is that? 5 fish in 10 minutes?
Well, would have been 6 fish if...
I said I was sorry.
Did you teach Jesse and Miles to fish?
You bet I did.
How about Thomas?
Miles told you about Thomas? Wow.
Well, did you? Teach him how to fish?
No. Thomas was gone before I got the chance to teach him anything. I miss that boy.
I know what that feels like. I miss my father every day.
Of course you do.
Mr. Angus, I had this idea.
Okay.
If I shared the water with Mother and Nana, we would always be there for each other.
Oh, honey. That's just not how the world's supposed to work.
But if Father had known about the water, we would have never had to say goodbye ever.
Winnie, as difficult as it is to say goodbye once, it's even harder to say it again and again. But that's just what happens when you mess with the rules of nature. I bet you didn't know that the sun took a shine to water. She drinks up a bit, floats it up to the sky, and what she takes from our lake will make her a storm cloud that rumbles and tumbles rain from up high, high, high. It's a real Winnie, this journey of ours. Sun to lake to cloud that showers rain back to the lake below. And you'll ride that wheel wherever you go. Not a minute or moment's the same. The wheel, it keeps you guessing. everything around you is along for the ride. The pond, the bullfrogs, the birch trees and hound dogs, plus people, all people ebb and flow with the tide, tide, tide. It's a wheel, Winnie, a ripple in water. Girl to wife to mother to daughter, like all your kinfolk. Come and gone, can't stop rowing, rowing, changing, then moving on. Once you drop an anchor, a boat gets stuck, and it would stay forever.
Just floating on top.
Watching life pass it by, just floating on top. Show me how to climb back on the wheel. I'll be there, slick as a slingshot, prepared to get off at the end and share with someone my spot. You can't have living without dying, so you can't call this living what we got. We just are, we just be, no before, no beyond. A rowboat anchored in the middle of a pond. Don't be afraid of death, Winnie. Be afraid of not being truly alive. You don't need to live forever. You just need to live. Do you understand?
Yes. It's a
It's a
wheel.
wheel, Winnie, a ripple in water. Girl to wife to mother to daughter, like all your kinfolk. Come and gone. It's a wheel, Winnie, a circle in motion. Can't stop rowing, rowing, changing, then moving on. Can't stop rowing, rowing, changing, then moving on.
Pa, hurry.
What's wrong?
Jesse's gone.
Jesse's always coming and going. He'll be back.
No, Pa, it's not like that this time. He didn't even say goodbye to Mom.
That's not like him. If he hopped a train, he could be 6 towns out by now.
Jesse's not on a train.
You know where he is?
I'm sure he's in the woods.
I don't like the sound of this.
Neither do I.
I know exactly where he is.
Hold it right there, 17.
You.
Me? Where's the little friend? Oh, what am I fooling? I don't care. The wood is now mine.
What?
Why don't you show me what you've been hiding?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That is simply not true. Once upon a time started just like that. My granny told me a story, how that woman loved to gab.
What does this have to do with me?
Only everything. Said there was a man with a wife and sons in the story goes. The beauty froze sound like anyone familiar. Or should I take a stab?
You don't know a thing about me.
I know that you know where the spring is now. Show it to me! Jesse!
Miles, it's her. This is the woman.
Hold it right there!
Miles, no! This isn't who we are. Give me the gun. Oh my God! It's all of you! The town comes to life just like my granny said! I don't know why I expected something a little more impressive.
But Ma, she knows the
And I've been
secret.
guarding it with my life. My lips
We would never.
We just want to live our lives in peace. What is wrong with you people? You could be sultans, you could have kingdoms. Did you not think of this before? If you could put a price of eternal life, you'll pay anything and more. All you have to do is take me to the water.
And why would we say yes?
Here's why.
Your gun doesn't scare us.
Sure. Now it does. Please, no, she's just a child.
Here, take the water. Just let her go.
Jesse, oh my God, there it is. Today is the day.
You take this.
The waiting is over.
I'll show you the springs.
The answer's so simple, so perfectly pure.
Please let her go.
The secret to eternal life, and now I'll never know.
Don't look.
Is she dead?
Yes.
My God, what have I done?
You protected your family is what? And no one needs
Over
to know.
here, Hugo!
Who's that?
Winnie!
Step away from the child.
I'm okay, Constable Joe.
Winnie, you know this man?
I'll be asking the questions around here. Starting with, who's responsible for this?
I am, sir. And if I have to go to jail, I will.
Wouldn't be jail. It'll be death by hanging.
No, it didn't.
It's not true. I shot her. It's this.
You two, take this woman out of the child's view. You're safe now, Winnie. Can you tell me the real story of what happened here?
It started when a woman put a knife on Jesse the bear, then she followed us in the wood, and then I shot her.
Oh, on second thought, the less I know, the better. Now give me a minute to think.
If a child was acting in self-defense, she'd get let off easy.
I'm thinking. I'm done. I believe you, Winnie.
You do?
Of course I do. You're Nathan Foster's daughter, aren't you?
Always.
Now who's the Swiss Family Robinson?
These are my friends.
How do? We were just passing through. Didn't mean to cause any trouble.
Good handshake. First thing is to reunite Winnie with her family. Hugo, you take the body to town.
Dad, sir, I don't think I can.
Okay, Hugo. I'll take care of the body. You make sure Winnie gets home in one piece.
Yes, sir.
You'll make that be it.
If there's anything we can do to
Sure
help,
is.
sir.
Now, I don't know your story, but I bet it's longer than I've got time to hear. So at the risk of sounding unneighborly, how about you folks leave my town and never turn up again?
You can pretend you never met us. Come on, May.
Wait. Winnie, I know I owe your mother an apology, but all I really want to do is congratulate her. For what? What do you think here, to remember us by. I could never forget you. You just saved my life. I think it's the other way around.
You reminded us we still have something to live for. Goodbye, Winnie.
Hi, Mr. Angus.
So long, kid. I'll wait for you up ahead.
Really?
Really, I was hoping we could walk together.
Hug him.
It's all up to you now. Hide it somewhere good, drink it when you're 17, and then find me. I'll leave directions somehow, and I'll be planning great adventures for us.
So will I.
You ready, Winnie?
Ready, Hugo. Think of me every time you climb a tree. Or get in trouble.
Every day, then. Let's go.
There are two ways home, down one long road. One clear path to two conclusions. Does the story end or never end? Does the is it everlasting? Or I put the tucks behind me and pull up the anchor, ride the wheel plenty for all that it's worth, turn 17th and 18th and 20, for life is the greatest wonder on earth. Can I, should I, do I drink? Can I, should I, will I drink? There are two ways home, down one long road, one clear path to two conclusions. Does the story end or never end? Does the secret fade? Or is it everlasting? Is it everlasting?
Here we are. It's right back where we started.
You know what's funny, Hugo? It doesn't really feel like that at all.
Just remember, Winnie, you'll always have me to protect you.
Ah! My toad!
Careful, Toad. Dope like me might squash you.
You're not a dope, Hugo.
It's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Well, here we are. Right back where we started. I've had quite the adventure and you're to blame. I wish there was some way to thank you. Here. It's a dangerous world out there. Hope you're thirsty. Don't worry about me. I can always get more. Winnie?
Jackson, cherished wife, devoted mother, dearest grandmother.
Expert fisherman.
Looks like she led the life we never could.
May she rest in peace.
I'll always wonder what you did with the water.
You ready to keep going, Jesse? Jesse?
It's so real, Winnie, a ripple in water. Girl to wife, to mother, to daughter, like all your kinfolk, come and gone. Can't stop growing, growing, changing, then moving on, moving on, moving on.
There are two ways home, down one long road, one clear path to two conclusions. Does the story end or never end? Does the secret fade, or is it everlasting? Is it everlasting?